This is plane A, and here's plane B. We want to find the angle of the intersection. So say A is this plane, and B is this plane. So here's B. So they intersect at this line. So in case they are not perpendicular parallel, then this would be an acute angle, theta. If they parallel, they are not intersect. And if they are orthogonal, we can check easily by dot product, then it will be 90 degrees. Otherwise, it will be an acute angle between them. So let's call theta here. Here's the plane B. And actually the angle of the two can be determined from the angles of the two normal vectors. So for the red one, the normal vectors, let's do it like this. The normal vectors is the one perpendicular to A. So the red one is this NA. And the normal vector B perpendicular to B and B. So we can see that intersection code is I. Say here's I1 and here's I2. So theta plus I1 is 180. Theta plus the angle I1 is 180 degrees. And I1 plus I2 is also 180 degrees because it's equal to this. So I1 plus I2 is 180. Therefore, theta and I2 both plus H plus I1 is 180, so I theta equal to I2. So I2 is actually the acute angle between the two normal vectors N1 and A and B. The angle between A and B so in case A and B are not parallel, and A and B are not orthogonal, then the angle between them is the acute angle between and A, the normal vector of A, and the normal vector of B and B. And the normal vector of A and B can be determined from the equation of A and B. So from these two equations, we know that the normal vector of A NA is the coefficient -1, -1, 1, and NB 4, 3, -4. And remember that for recall, A dot B is the length of A times the length of B times the cosine of the angle between them, theta. So cosine theta is A dot B divided by length of A, length of B. In our case, we say that theta is acute. For the angle between two planes, theta is acute. So we do the absolute value. We do the absolute value for that. So that cosine theta is always positive to make sure that theta is acute. And cosine theta absolute value of A dot B, because A dot B might be negative. In our case, we choose theta, the angle between the two planes is acute, cosine theta is positive. Okay, so the angle between two planes is arc cosine of this number. Now for our data, NA and NB are given by this. So let's compute the length and the dot products. NA dot NB is -1 times 4, -1 times 3, -1 times 4, -11. Length of A, length of NA, square root of 3, length of NB, so 16, 32 plus 9, so 41. So cosine of the angle theta where we already taken positive. So remember, we have the absolute value here. Where theta is the angle between A and B. Theta less than 90 degrees or equal to 90 degrees is absolute value of the dot products -11 divided by square root of 3 square root of 41, and this one give us theta arc cosine of 11 root 3 times 41.